tonight we are going to make a beach. I'd like to call it a wreath. It is kind of a wreath, but it's not, all right? So I'm going to use something different tonight. I know I'm like a big on the Unique and the Creek boards, but tonight I'm going to turn this piece of wood, 36 inches, this wood, into something funky, right? Just because I can. Okay, so this is pop. I got this at Rona, and I saw somebody on YouTube using a yardstick. And did you know how hard it is to find a yardstick now? Like a wood yardstick? Impossible to find. They're all like plastic or something. So I did the next best thing, and I found this piece of poplar, and I bought a bunch of them because I thought it was cool. And yeah, so it's 36 inches long, and it's 1.5 inches wide, and about 1/4 inches. Hi guys, hi from London, nice, and about 1/4 inch in width. Okay, so I'm going to turn this into something cool. So you got to stay tuned. Hey Annie, how are you? From Pennsylvania, nice. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to paint this thing, and I'm using. I had 21-inch mesh. I cut it the whole roll in half, so I just laid it on my grid, and I cut it in half, so it's about 10.5 inches. You get yours from Home Depot in Omaha. Yeah, I went there. Nope, not today. Not any day. They don't have any wood yardsticks. So you're going to paint this, and I painted it blue, okay, because I'm using blue Deco Mesh. Just regular Deco Mesh. Run-of-the-mill Deco Mesh. I have a lot of 21-inch Deco Mesh, so I wanted to find a way to use it up. Found it. Found the way. So how many of you people have like a whole whack of 21-inch mesh hanging around your house? Tell me yes or no. All right? So here's my piece of wood that I've painted blue. And I have drilled 2 little holes in the top of it. Because, you know, we got to put a hanger on it. Right? So we're going to put a hanger on it. So that's what we got. 36 inches. We got Lexi hair on it. You do. I know, right? Lots of it. I know. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, lots of 21. I know, right, guys? I know. So I'm going to put you guys down so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to move you down a little bit. Okay, so here's my piece of poplar. And I want to put something to hang it in. So I'm going to use black Chanel stems because I didn't have any blue. So I'm just going to make it like a loop-de-loop. Like this. Maybe that's too big. Let's go with 1 inch. And maybe I'll put you down a little bit more. There you go. And I'm just going to feed this in through the painted side. And I'm going to give it a twist at the back. And then I'm going to feed it back through here. Red and white. Well, I think this would work for Christmas too. Hang tight, guys. Okay. So I'm just going to feed this back through. And I'm just going to twist it a couple of times here. And then I'm going to clip this off extra. Hello. Hey, everybody. I know I'm usually a Sunday morning girl, but I needed a day off, guys. All right, so that's what I got, right? So I put the hanger on it. See it? All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Chanel stems all along this. And I didn't paint this side because you don't need to. So, these are my regular Chanel stems. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first one and I'm going to place it just above where I put my hanger. Alright? And all I want to do, I wish I could remember where I saw this on YouTube. I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm just going to take my staple gun. And now I got 1/4 inch staples so that it's not going to go through here. So I'm just going to staple that on. That's not where I wanted it to be. Try again. There we go. Now all I'm going to do is take my fingers and go 2 fingers down, and I'm going to take 2 Chanel stems. Hi Gay, how are you? And put this down. So 2 fingers and put 2 down, and I'm going to staple them in place. Now, I know that you don't have to staple them, but I found making this, stapling together, keeps them from wandering. So you have a single Chanel stem and then a double Chanel stem, right? And then take my 2 fingers, come down, put a single, and these are about 1.5 inches down, okay? And then 2 fingers, and then a double, okay? And this doesn't have to be perfect, pretty close. And you're going to continue doing that all the way down to the end of the stick, okay? You guys got that so far? So you've got a 36-inch piece of wood, 1.5 inches wide, 1/4 inch thick. I got it at Poplar. It's Poplar, and I think I got it at Rona, and I think I paid $2.39 Canadian for it, right? So painted one side blue because I'm using blue deco mesh, and then I put a hanger on it, and then started putting my Chanel stems on. You're going to start with 1, 2 fingers down, 2, 2 fingers down, 1, 2 fingers down, 2. And you're going to continue that all the way to the end of the wood, okay? I want to see a thumbs up if you guys get that part so far. Show me some love here. Let's have some thumbs up if you get it so far. All right? Okay. There we go. Oh, I got an unhappy face, right? 36-inch piece of wood, 1.5 inches wide, 1/4 inch thick. Put a hanger on it first, drill 2 holes, put a hanger on it, and then start putting your Chanel stems, starting with 1, 2 fingers down, 2. It's about 1.5 inches down, each one, okay? So I've gone ahead, and I've done one, completely done. So this is what it looks like all the way down to the end. You see it? I need this for your summer home in Port Elgin. Well, I'll come to Port Elgin and deliver it. All right, so here's my top because it's got a hanger. So this is a single Chanel stem, right? I just want to twist it once, right? And I want this to stick up. Then I have 2 here, so I'm going to take this one, pull it over to the right side and give it a twist, and then pull this one over to the left side and give it a twist. And yes, these are not even, but that's okay because you're going to cut these off, right? And you're going to do this all the way down. So center, give it a twist, stand it up, right, and then left. And I found the easiest way to do it was to go ahead and do this to all of them. Just makes it a little bit easier. And like I said, you don't have to put those staples in the back of them, but I don't want these to travel because I'm OCD and I want to make sure that they're all in the same spot. All right. So just take this, twist. Can it be a shorter stick? You betcha. Yep, you can make it as long or as short as you want it to. Totally up to you. And that's, making stuff like this it's all about making it your own. Just want to make it look pretty. And because I had a lot of 21-inch mesh, this is working well. And I'll show you how I cut it in a minute as soon as I get this done. Now this can be a bit time consuming, but just take your time because this part's important. All right, halfway almost. So even though this does kind of twist a little bit, by putting that staple in the back of it, and you're not going to see this because we're going to finish the back, it keeps it kind of in place. So keep going. This is center. So you know that if you've got two, one is going to the right, and then one is going to the left. Are you guys good? All right. And I'm using a 36-inch piece of wood just because I wanted it to be a bit longer than, because I want it to make a statement on a door. I want it to say, we've gone to the beach. So just keep going down your stick here and twisting these tie wraps or these chenille stems. This is coming to the right and then coming to the left. Is everybody still good? Okay. This is the middle one. We're coming to the end of it. These are extra. I'm going to put those there. All right. Anybody got any questions so far? Are we all good? Can you go find my cat? I don't know where Lexi is. Can you go find her for me? All right, here we go. Now to my last one, and this is in the center. So there we go. All right. So there's all my chenille stems applied. Got it? Okay, see them? And I'm just going to put this aside for a second because I'm going to show you the mesh. So, like I said, I am using 21-inch mesh that I cut in half, okay? And yes, I did use a wood burner because that's the way I roll. Because if you don't use a wood burner, it frays too much. And I want to cut these at 20 inches, all right? We good? 20 inches. Now I'm at the end of a roll, so I'm just going to place something down on my grid. And I'm take my wood burner. Now, if you're doing a lot of these, make sure you cover your nose and your mouth because you want to make sure you're protected. Because, you know, you are cutting plastic. You want to make sure that you're protected and keep your animals out of the way. And you just come down like that. Okay? So there's what you got. Just one piece of 21-inch mesh cut in half, so it's 10.5 inches, and I've cut it at 20 inches. Lexi's sitting in front of me. Well, good. All right, let me cut one more for you. All right, so place something down to hold it because I'm at the end of my roll, and just cut it down. And using a wood burner it helps with the fray. You still might get a little bit, but certainly not as much as you would if you were just cutting it with a pair of scissors or something. Okay, so there's where we're at. We got our 20-inch piece of mesh, 10 inches, 10 and a bit. So there's my 10-inch mark here. So it's 10 and a half. All right, so this is how you're going to ruffle this. So we're going to take this. I'm going to put this here sort of to hold it in place for me. So I just want to take the end and I want to make 3 turns. 1, 2, 3. And this is heavily foiled mesh. And then I'm just going to spin it around and do it to this side. And do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm just going to ruffle the inside piece like this. Alright? Just like this. And then just take my clothespin and put it together. See, I still have some fray, but certainly nothing as like you would have if you used some scissors. Okay, you guys got that? Want to see it again? Say yes if you'd like to see it again. All right. Take something to hold this in place. Come down here. You're going to roll 2, 3. Put a paper or a clothespin on it. Keeps it in place. Do the exact same thing to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and just ruffle this inside. Okay? There we go. Okay, guys. And we got little ruffles. Okay. So I've gone ahead and done them all because otherwise we'd be here until Thursday. So, I'm going to stand back up again. I'm going to take my piece of wood and I'm going to start affixing the mesh. Okay? So just take your piece of mesh and you want this to be in the at the halfway mark. So I just place it down into that chenille stem and I say 3 twists. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm just going to clip this off. Don't use good scissors. Use old scissors. And I just want to pull this up to keep it out of my way. Alright? Now what I'm going to do is going to do all this side, do all the other side, and then do the center. Okay? So I just take my piece of mesh that I've already folded. I've missed you. Well, I missed you too. Hi, guys. Alright, place this down into your side chenille stem and give it a twist. So this goes really fast once you get them all in. And I'm going to do all this one side and then I'm going to do the other side and then I'm going to do the middle. Just because I found that was the easiest way to do it. So I'm using the chenille stems that I've placed. And I'm just putting them down and giving them like 3 twists is good. 2, 3. And I mean you can put these as far apart as you want, or you just want to try to make them as consistent as you can. Got my big bucket of mesh here already folded. Place your ruffle down. How did you cut the roll of mesh in half? So I just laid it onto my, like I just had the one end of the roll here, and I rolled it down and I cut it at the 11 or the 10.5 inch mark. And then I rolled it up into a roll, and I had 2. So if you have a lot of 21-inch mesh, this takes a full roll of 21-inch mesh. So you'll need 2 rolls of regular mesh if you're using 10-inch mesh. You had a phone call and I missed the length of the mesh. 20 inches. 20-inch length. And I did use a wood burner, guys, because you know what? Using a wood burner, especially if you have, like, not a surged edge, if you don't use something like a wood burner or a, I've seen people use those bag sealer things. I forget what they call them. They work. But if you're using just scissors, there's a lot of fray, and I don't want to be spending a lot of time cutting off fray. You're welcome. Right, so this is pretty easy to do and fairly inexpensive if you've got a lot of stuff at home. And if you've got a lot of red and white Christmas type ones, I think this would be a great way to use it up, because this is like a door hanging swag thing. It's not a wreath, I guess, because it's not round. I don't think wreaths need to be round, though. They just need to be decorative, I think. Did you heat seal it? No, I used a wood burner. So keep coming down, guys. So I'm doing one side and then the other side because I found that's the easiest way to do it. And I'm hoping I've got enough made. You're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome. So, yeah, I was looking at this sign and I thought, I don't know, man, what am I going to make with it? And so I thought, I was kind of just scrolling on YouTube, and I can't remember the woman that was, she made these out of a yardstick. And how long is a piece of wood? 36 inches. 36 inches long. And 1.5 inches wide. And 1/4 inch thick. Poplar is what I'm using. That has been painted. And I just used regular craft paint. I didn't put a Varathane or anything on it afterwards because you're not going to see it. But I just wanted to make sure it had a contrasting color. 36 inches, yep. Okay. A couple more here and then we'll switch sides. So you need to have a few clothes pegs if you're going to make all these petals ahead of time. Shouldn't be using my good ones. Uh-oh. I'll be cursing myself later. Okay, this is the last one going in this side, and then I'm going to go to the other side. Okay, there we are. So that side's done, right? And this is where it gets full, so when you start going to this side. So you're going to do exactly the same thing. Just take your piece of mesh that you've folded and ruffled, place it down. How far apart are the pipe cleaners? So they're 2 inches, like 2 fingers for me, so it's be about 1.5 inches or an inch and 3/4. Like I said, it doesn't need to be perfect. But 2 fingers down is what I did. So I'm not somebody that will measure stuff. I kind of wing it, I guess. So you just place these down. Hi, Eva. Good to see you. So just place them down. And just cut them off. And I initially thought I would make the center pipe cleaner a different color. But I didn't really want it to show, so that's why I stayed with the black. And I mean, if I had navy blue pipe cleaners, I would have used navy blue, but I did not. You just place these in. Just use what you... Yes, I am. I just didn't... yeah, sorry, Debbie. Yes, I am going to still do Sunday mornings. I had planned to do this one on Sunday morning, but I got... well, what can I say? I decided I would leave the city. No, I didn't go to Thunder Bay. Just went and saw some friends. Yep, so not sure what we're doing this Sunday. I'll figure it out. You have to come on and find out. Just, you know, I try to have a plan in place if I can. But it's the summer. So just go ahead and place all these down. Once we get this side all done, then we're going to do the middle ones. And then it really becomes nice and full. Okay? And yes, you can use wire cutters doing this part. I'm choosing just to use scissors. It's just easier. Okay. This is the end of this bucket, so I'm going to go to my other bucket I've got. So the number of these petals that you need, I'll be in Chatham this Saturday. Yes. I will be, Eva. Oh, I gotta have... Yeah, I know. Something that's not in a circle. How come I got an unhappy face? Alright, I gotta get rid of this one and get this one that I've already done as well. Alright, on we go. Onward. I quite enjoy that Chatham Market. That's... everybody's really friendly and nice, and I enjoy going. And I get to hang out with my sister on the Friday night. Because, you know, it is about an hour and a half from, or an hour and 15 minutes from London. And I got to start setting up about 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning. So that's pretty early to get up. Love the color. Just wait, Annie. You're going to love it more in just a minute. Yeah, this market's awesome. There's all sorts of people there. There's like fresh fruits and vegetables and honey and baked goods. There's a woman there that makes the best pastries and stuff. I wish I could eat them. They look so good. Hey Karen, you won the 50/50 draw today. Really, Eva? $167? Awesome. I know, Liz, but I missed Sunday, so I thought I'd make up for it tonight. So this is kind of a wreath. What do you think, guys? Do you think this is actually a wreath, or should we call it something other than a wreath? A stick. It's a stick. And like I said, when I saw this on YouTube, the woman used a yardstick. Man, try to find a yardstick in London, Ontario. It's crazy. I think I went to 5 or 6 places to look. A swag. There we go, Diane. Thank you. A swag. Let's call it a swag. Alright. Swag it is. And one more to go on. This one here. And then all of our outsides are in, and we're just going to do the center. And then the fun part. Well, this is kind of fun. A straight swag. Yep. A straight swag. Sure, let's call it that. All right. So I got my one side and my other side done. And now I'm going into the middle. So remember I put one chenille stem and then two. One going to the right, one going to the left. So this is where my center part is. It's the one. If you can find a yardstick, they're around $10, $10 to $15. Okay, Sue, I got this piece of wood at Rona for $2.30. So, just go to Rona, man. I'm not going to spend $15 on a yardstick, that's for sure. So just find your center ones. There it is. Okay, stick it down. Now I can tell you the only thing that I had to go out and buy to make this was the sticks, because I had everything else here that I was just in my bag of tricks, right? They're like $5 in Mississippi. I know everything's more expensive in Canada. Whoops. Like, I know. But even $5 for a piece of wood. Now, yes, and this one, like it's finished on, there's no sanding. It was like $2.30, I think. 39 cents maybe. Which I thought was a sweet deal. Hello, my sister. My sister's here. Saying hi. Bella there with you. Bella is Tracy's new puppy. Terrible cute. We're just putting the center ones in now. So just keep going, guys. It's pretty easy. Make sure you don't use good scissors when you're cutting off these chenille stems. Almost to the halfway mark. Hope I got enough. Woo. So I used two. If you were using 10-inch mesh, 10 by 10, 10-inch by 10-inch, you would use 2 rolls, almost full rolls, making this. But I took 21-inch mesh and cut it in half, man. Because I got a lot of it here, and I got to get rid of it. I got to find uses for it. It's taking up space. All right. Yep. Good. Alright guys, how we doing? Is everybody still following me? Give me a thumbs up if you're still following me. Perfect. And if you found my cat yet, go look for my cat. Alright, we're coming up to the other end. I missed the beginning when you were loading the pipe cleaners onto the stick. We'll watch the replay. Okay, thanks. Yeah. So whenever you're using Deco Mesh, you want to make sure that you try not to play with it too much. Because the more you play with it, the more it frays. You don't want that. So you can almost judge where these are going to be. Coming to the end. Place this down. Everybody's pretty quiet tonight. Nobody's chatting. Y'all in your own little world? Alright, just a few more to go here, guys. And I think this would be awesome. Hi from Texas for Christmas. Decorate it like you can decorate it for Christmas. I'm gonna do that. Definitely. With different picks and ribbon and all that cool stuff for Christmas time. Just finished making red currant jelly. Wow. Hi from Sault Ste. Marie, fellow Canadian. Looking cool on fireplace. Yeah, it would be nice on a fireplace or a centerpiece, maybe on a table. I don't know. At Christmas, maybe. Whatever you guys want it to be. Just make it. And then send me pictures so I can see what it looks like. Whoops. There goes my clip. Yeah, I know. I'm making this and going, oh, think of all the stuff that I can make with it. I'm excited almost. Not excited for winter, but excited to make some cool stuff. Okay, so that's the end of it. All right? So this is my swag. We've decided it's a swag. And I'm going to step back so you guys can see it. So there's my swag. Okay? So I've got my hanger on this end. So I know that's the top. Because that's how it's going to hang on the door or wherever. Alright? Okay. Looks cool, right? And yes, there's still some fray. Don't worry about it. We'll cut it off. Alright. So now, now I'm going to do a floral sort of center for it. It looks full. It's really pretty. Need a drink. It's just coffee. Now, I am not a florist. Don't profess to be. I'm not good at bows, and I probably am not very good at, flowers, but I'm going to do my best here. Okay, so I had all this stuff in my basement. So, what I want to do is, I decided that I like this wispy stuff. So I'm just going to put that there. You can use whatever you want. And then I want it to go this way too. So I'm just going to place this down like that. Alright? Good? Now, I really like these. I found these in my basement. Don't know what I used them for. Don't know. I'm just going to place it down here like this. It's nice and full. That's what I want. And then I'm going to go the opposite direction. Down this way. You don't worry about tags and stuff, right? I mean, I've cut most of it off. Not on there, like that. And then I got some sunflowers. And I'm just going to place it there. Slip it under here. And then put this one here. Right? So there's where I'm at so far. So then I'm going to take a couple of tie wraps, 6-inch tie wraps. I got them at Unique in the Creek. And I'm just going to tie wrap these together like this. May I ask what your tattoo is on your right arm? Sure. This one here? Okay, let me just do this up. And I will show you. Oh, of course I've gone the wrong way. Here we go. This way. And just take your needle nose pliers and zip it up. Nice and tight. Okay, and then I'm going to put another one right here. Yes, you do. Okay, so here's my, I'll take my watch off so you can see it. So this is my tattoo. So I am a brain aneurysm survivor. So this is a symbol, it's burgundy. And then there's coils here because I've had it coiled. And then up here I had a stent put in. So there's my tattoo. Brain aneurysm. Not the funnest thing to go through, but hey, I survived it. A lot of people don't. Just lucky, I guess. Anyway, keep going. Put this on here. I miss you too, Annie. I miss you and Scotty. Yeah, next time you're here in London, for whatever reason, shoot me a text. Can get together, have coffee or something. How long ago? It's kind of an ongoing saga, Liz. So I had actually my original aneurysm in 1999. That was my first one. I'm apparently a grower of aneurysms. And this last one, I think it's pretty close to 5 years. And every few years it acts up and they have to go in and try to mess with it. Anyways, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. So, now we're going to put this on my swag. But I had some picks here. I'm going to plug in my glue gun. Let me see what I've done with my picks. Thought I had them right here. Give me 1 second here. Here's my swag. There's the top. Because I've got a hanger. Just going to place this down here for a second till I find my... Okay. There we go. I am fine. Hi, Lori. It's nice to see you, Lori. Alright, guys, I gotta go find these little picks. Hang on 1 sec. Oh, here they are. Okay, so I'm going to place this down onto my wreath. I'm going to try to be as close to the middle as I can. But I thought maybe I should be a little bit more to the top. So all I'm going to do is take this Chanel stem and come down around my little board. Just like this. And affix it nice and snug. And I'm going to put 2 on here. Just because I want to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. I am fine, Brenda. I'm a survivor. Nothing gets this girl down. I got too much to do and too much to live for. Let's go in here. Put another one in there. I want to make sure this is nice and secure. Very pretty, right? I like it too. Okay, so I'm just going to place this down. Give it a good twist. I'm not worried about the back yet. All right. So I've got all my flowers in there. But I wanted to add a bit of contrast to it. So I found these kind of cool things that were yellow. Nice. You're, of course, Lori. And I got my glue gun. And I'm just going to hot glue these in place. If this is on. Yep. So just put a good amount of glue. Use Gorilla Glue, people. Right? And just stick this down in here. So just add some contrasting color. Oh, that's cute. Hi, Colleen. Glad to see you. Thank you. It's good to see you, Colleen. Just use your glue gun. And I like to put 3. Stick it in. And then 1 in the middle, I think. I'll show you. I'll hold it up. My glue gun's kind of wonky. Okay. You remind me of my elementary bus driver. She was a strong woman and had a huge heart. You look and sound like just... Oh, well, thanks. I hope she was nice. You know, you deal with the cards that are dealt. That's my whole thing on life. You just deal with the cards that are dealt to you and you move forward. Okay. So I'm going to do the same. Look, guys. Cool as that. And then I'm going to go and do the same thing on this end. You need another glue stick. Yeah, I got some there. I got lots of glue sticks. Just put that in there. This will be a centerpiece. And I think this will look really nice if you did one for Christmas and put it in the middle of your table. Just put ornaments and stuff on it. I think that would look awesome. I'll put this one on here. You gotta love star. Yeah, I do love sunflowers. I need this one here. This one here. That'll work. Nope, that's too big. Let's go with this. I'm gonna cut this off a little bit. And this goes on here. And then just stick it over here to the side. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up to see what you guys can see of the... I'm just going to shut this off. All right. So here's where we're at. So far. You see it? Some flowers, greenery. Can you guys see that? Give me a thumbs up if you can see it. Because it's big. I'll go back and show you in a minute. Okay. Can you see it? All right, let's go to the center. So this is where I'm going to put my sign. Alright, so I've got my sign, and all I did was I got the sign, and it had a hanging thing on it, and I didn't like it, so I cut it off, obviously. And then I stapled a Chanel stem to it with my staple gun, with my 1/4 inch staples, because this is a 1/4 inch. And then I put hot glue, Gorilla Glue, and just a piece of foam on the back. Now I am going to stick this in the center, just like this. So you just want to make sure it's in the center. You just place this down, and I'm going to fix these Sunflowers, don't you worry. It's very pretty. Yeah, I like it too. Of course you do, Lori. Alright, so this just goes in and I'm twisting it really tight at the back. Here. Okay, and there's the ones that I affixed my floral to, so I'm going to cut all these off. There we go. One more. And there we go. Alright. Alright, so flip this back over. Now you can mess with your floral arrangement. Make sure that things are pointing in the right direction. You don't want everything to sort of point in the same direction. You just move them around the way you want. And if you buy good quality, I got these at Michael's, you can do that. So there you go. I think it looks so pretty. I like it. Okay, guys. So this is what the front looks like now. And this is completed as far as I'm concerned. I'm just going to stand back. What was that? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to stand back and show you what the front looks like. Okay? There you go. So it's big. 36 inches. You see it? Oh. Let's see. I have to pull you up. There. There we go. Hi. So there we go. 36 inches of beach and floral. Now, what I like to do is you know me, well, most of you do, is I have to finish the back of it. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you don't finish the back of it, it's not completed. I'm trying to find you guys. My computer went off for some reason. I don't know why. Let me see. Oh, here we are. Where'd you get the beach sign? I got it last year, Joe. I don't even know. I don't even know. Well, guess my internet. So maybe I will plug it back in my glue gun. So what I did is I found some. This is all. I had all of this at my house, right? So I just got these. It's foam, right? Just thin foam. And I'm just going to cut them out in the size of the width of the stick. And I'm just going to glue them down onto this stick. See it? So that there is nothing that is going to hurt someone's door. Just need a minute for my glue gun to reheat. Gorilla Glue sticks. I had to get these at Michael's because Walmart was out of the big bags. So all I do is put a little hot glue on one end, Gorilla Glue, place it down and hold it in place. Oh, okay. Good idea. Move you guys back down so you don't have to look at my face. There we go. And then I just flip this up and I just put a bead of glue in between each of these Chanel stems that I placed. And I just hold them. Okay? And keep going. All the way down. And that just protects the person's door that you're giving it to, or their table, or whatever you're using it for. And then it gives it a finished look. Because even if you're making it for yourself, I think it should look finished. That's just me, though. You don't have to do this part, but I think it's important, so I'm doing it. Okay. Let's go down one more. Well, you kind of get the drift, right? Coming down. And then I've got another one. Almost to the end. Okay, so for some reason my internet went out. Awesome. Oh, hang on a second, guys. Got to try to find you back. Get you back. We're having trouble playing this video. Okay. Well, I'll look at your comments later. Alright, I'm going to just finish this up real quick, and then we're done, my friends. So, thanks for hanging in on with me today. Coming in on a Tuesday night to craft with me. Sorry I couldn't come on Sunday. I know there was a lot of people. I had messages like, is everybody okay? Are you good? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just out of the city, so just place this down. And of course I need like an inch, right? Of course, because that is the way things work. So I'll go here, here, here. 2, 3, 4. I think I could put one more there. There we go. And there's there. And I'm just going to I have another one, I think. Yep, I do. I'm just going to cut a little piece off just to finish it up. There we go. I'm going to do both sides of that. And just place it on so it's all covered. So nothing is going to hurt somebody's door. Key, man. Alright, so there's the back of it. There's the back. All finished, nice and tidy. And here's our front. There we go. Beach. Alright, I want to see thumbs up if you guys like this. Show me some loving, people. Alright. Oh, I like it. It's cute. It's cute. Let me see if I'm going to pull you back up. Hi, guys. Alright, so where's my chair? There it is. Okay, so that's it. That's it. So we made a swag, a beach swag tonight. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for coming on, hanging out with me for the last hour. And we are going to do a tutorial on Sunday morning, 9 o'clock. I don't know what we're doing. But make sure you hop back on Sunday morning and join me. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so every time I come on, you guys find out about it. All right? Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with me for the last hour. Look forward to seeing you all on Sunday. Love you all. Be safe. Bye.